Yup, it's another package. I'm not doing anything else anymore. Now, inside of this package should be an iPhone XR 64GB black that I got my hands on for, believe it or not, $38. Now, the reason I got it so cheap is because the person selling it clearly didn't know what was wrong with the phone. They just said that it just sits on a low battery screen when they plug it in. Now, that just screams dead battery to me. So I managed to get it for a mere $38. And I'm just going to swap the battery from my white iPhone XR I got back in my trade with VitalTech. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this packaging up, as I've been waiting for this for about a week. Looks like this small package was taped inside of the other bubble mailer. That was interesting. We'll go ahead and pull this open and take a look at the iPhone XR. Now, one thing I noticed before purchasing this is that the screen is extremely aftermarket. That is one letdown, of course. The back is shattered. What else did you expect for a $38 iPhone XR? Let's go ahead and just test if it does have power. And of course, it's not showing anything. Now, I'm not even gonna test this, as I honestly just wanna get straight to the point. So let's get started with swapping the battery from my white iPhone XR into the housing of this black iPhone XR. Okay, so we are gonna start by disassembling the white iPhone XR and removing the battery from it. And then we will open up the black one and put this battery inside of there. I believe that previously I have removed the battery adhesive to this phone, so this should be fairly easy. And unfortunately, I do not have my repair mat anymore, as I lended it to a friend a couple months back and he hasn't returned it yet. So we're just doing it on my desk. Alright, I have now gotten the battery removed from the white iPhone XR. It was so easy, I didn't even have to remove the screen, as I just held it down with one tiny piece of adhesive the last time I was in it. So now it's time to take apart this iPhone XR that has quite the terrible aftermarket screen. I plugged it up to a charger and I could literally count the pixels. Anyway, it's time to open this up and install this battery that already has charge so that we can test out the phone. I've now gotten the screen off of the black iPhone XR, and now it is time to remove this battery, but first I gotta get the Taptic engine out of the way. Alright, so that battery ended up being quite difficult to remove. I ended up ripping it out with my hands, as that was really the only way to do it. Nonetheless, the phone did turn on to an iOS 16 or 17 lock screen, so I'm going to reach out to the seller and obtain the passcode to the phone, and I'll get right back to you guys.
5 minutes later.
Okay, the seller ended up getting back to me very quickly and told me that the passcode is 021706. And there we are, we're in the phone. Now, if I can find the settings app, we'll go to settings, and I'd just like to take a look at what iOS version this is running. Looks like it's running iOS 17.4 beta, which is very interesting. It looks like there's an issue with Face ID, and the battery, of course, is an unknown part. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this iPhone XR and go ahead and finish putting it back together so that I can list it on eBay.
1 week later.
So that was about a week ago. After I filmed that, when I went to reset the phone prompted for a screen time passcode, which I did not have. At the time, it was pretty late at night, so I just set the phone down and went to sleep. The next day, I started messing around with the phone again and started to notice some issues with it. For one, the Wi-Fi barely worked at all. Remember that's important. 2, the phone would randomly restart on its own, which was not a good sign at all. 3, the phone was constantly overheating and even burned me a few times just trying to pick the phone up. 4, the phone would not charge as normal. Whenever I plugged the phone in, it would take forever to turn on, but once it did, it would stop charging altogether and just sit on about 1%. And 5, when I plugged the phone into a computer, even in recovery mode, the computer would not detect the phone and the phone would not start charging at all. That sounds like a pretty bad logic board problem, doesn't it? Well, last night, I spent about an hour and a half messing around with it. I completely took it apart to experiment and figure out if it was a logic board or a part in the frame. I even took apart my white iPhone XR as well and swapped the logic board into here, which is ultimately what led me to find out that the Wi-Fi antenna in this iPhone XR was completely screwed. I don't know what happened. The antenna looked fine to me, but it was completely dead and for whatever reason caused the phone to have all these crazy issues. Simply disconnecting that Wi-Fi antenna fixed everything except for the Wi-Fi. Therefore, I took the Wi-Fi antenna out of my white iPhone XR and put it into here, put everything back together, and it functions just as normal. I got the screen time passcode from the seller, but didn't end up needing it as, for whatever reason, the phone didn't even prompt for it the next time I went to reset it. And now, I have an iPhone XR, 64 gigabyte, unfortunately, with dead Face ID due to the true depth camera, which is unfortunate, but I can't complain. This was a $38 iPhone XR. Now, I ended up having a friend of mine reprogram the battery that I took from my white iPhone XR, and you can see that battery had 95% battery health and is now detected as the original battery from this phone, so you can see the health on the battery, which is something I like. Now, since the phone was running iOS 17.4 beta when I got it, I ended up restoring it back to 17.3.1, as I had already downloaded the IPSW for it before 17.4 came out. This phone ended up being a 64 gigabyte, like I said, black iPhone XR that ended up being completely carrier unlocked, which is something I was not expecting. Of course, the screen is still a pretty terrible aftermarket screen, but for the price I paid, I honestly can't complain. So what am I gonna do with this cheap iPhone XR? Am I gonna keep it? Well, previously I was planning to keep it only if it was running iOS 15 or lower, as I really wanted one running one of those versions. But as this one is running the latest iOS version, I have already sold this iPhone XR on eBay for a total of $120. From this $40 iPhone XR, I managed to flip it for a profit of $80. Now, minus eBay fees and stuff, I only ended up making about $65 off of it, but that is still great considering what I managed to sell it for. 300% of what I bought it for. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't show the extra process of swapping the Wi-Fi antenna, as at the time I didn't know what was wrong and was just experimenting, trying to figure out what was wrong with the phone. But I really hope you enjoyed watching. This was definitely a fun video for me to make, and this was a successful flip. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, as of right now, only 31.3% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you're new, please consider smashing that subscribe button so I can reach my goal of 4,000 subscribers. Anyways, that's just about all I have to say. This was a $40 iPhone XR and a successful flip. For more videos like this, stay tuned, as I have plans to make quite a few more of these. Anyways, enough yip-yapping. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, peace out, guys.